wasn't real with you, boy. You won't give me too much chances. I don't care if I am fancy brighter. Yeah, yeah, oh boy, I'm telling you goodbye, I'm telling you goodbye. Yeah, oh boy, I'm telling you goodbye, I'm telling you goodbye.
Duck, duck, goose found a pussy in a dollar bin. Guess you forgot your galana bin. Can't get loose, get your guts, got your tongue again. Rope burn on your hand, are you numb yet? I can go and take medication. Morning night, I can deal with everything. Every night, I can make it
Stood by your side through all of the lies, watching you cry for me. Get on your knees, apologize please. Now why don't you die for me? Call me the king, ruler of things. Give me that diamond ring. Get on your knees, apologize please. Now why don't you die for me? I can go, but you keep medication. Made a man, I can deal with everything. Every night, make it like can get it there. That's a dream.
Thanks, he is the hero. Yevny, oh dear, showing the back to Ambition. Oh no, he received a shot, now he's a one shot. Oh dear. Yevny, can he survive? It's the $1 million question now, can he survive? He race. Oh my god. Oh no, he found a whoopsie! He found a no! Oh no! Welcome back to the 7th Premier Skill Tournament. We are back with Feast on the day 2 on the Asia server. So, I'm not going to remind you about Premier Skill Tournament. Just read and stop the stream. Stop the stream and read. You muppet. Oh gosh. Cups. Feast can earn as many as 2011 cups, but they already have 677 cups. But it doesn't matter for them because they are already qualified. And how far will they go tonight? I'm just going to be kind of a masterclass what Feast is going to show tonight. It's going to be really interesting, I would say. Timeline, we only have one more previous skill tournament to go. Here we are streaming the 7th previous skill tournament, and after that you guys all deserve a good break, and hopefully we will see you strong in the winter season championship or challengers tournament. We're going to begin with World Finals, and we go up the ladder until the finals, which will be held at 8:04 in the Hong Kong time. Feast lineup for you, we have Mad Dogs, F Silver, Sleeping Lion Hong Kong, James Bond, Winter Fox, Hidden Surprise, Bifrost, XBMWW, player 57415684552. Random player name here, Shugu and Mugu. I'm not sure if it's Sugu or Shugu. It's Sugar, not Suga, right? So I think it's Shugu and Mugu. There we go. We have ENT streamed by Fidget Blitz, and I am on Feast. My top 8 guesses as follows. I think I jinxed Cats here because they lost to GSM yesterday 0-2. Their top 8 chances are really on the line here, but RN as well, they also are not in the tournament tonight. It really relies on Calm whether they can overtake Cats tonight. But alas, we have Feast, GB, the TYD, Cats, RN, HLV, and Entity as my top 8 guesses. If you look at the bracket now, we have the versus PGMT, which is the first time that PGMT advances to the final stage, and I think tonight it's just for them. It's just going to be kind of an extra bonus if they could win against but absolutely no pressure for them. I would say. I think the original target for them, I think they have no expectations at all for this tournament. For some reason they beat. I think they're just going to be participating in the winter season for training, which I think is a good thing to see, but they have made a big upset 2-0 against Low, and went even further 2-1 against XO, and only to lose in the next 2 matches. But against Will PGMT make an upset here? Feast against HLV. HLV is safe, but not quite. They're like 7,000 cups away, but they should be fine. But Feast are already qualified, so maybe will HLV grasp this opportunity to advance to the next round? Not good for my stream, but really good for HLV. ENT against T/D. This is going to be a tough one to take. The first place against the third place, but Calm against GSM. This is a must-win for GSM. As we can see now, Calm is still 1,500 cups behind, and we can update the leaderboard for you now, so that you know what is the current leaderboard standing. So we have T/D through. I'm just going to update it very quickly. Okay, so we have let me say hello to Sonda and oops. So we have Calm currently with 34,726 cups. If they qualify to the next round, they will earn an extra 300, around 300 more. That will put them in touching distance within RN. RN, despite having a really good run of games in the 6th Previous Skill Tournament, if they do not qualify in the final Previous Skill Tournament, they are in trouble. And Calm, they really want to win against GSM, so that they can have a small gap against the 8th place, and they have a really good seeding as well. So they are expected to qualify in the final Previous Skill Tournament, and will they overtake RN? We'll find out really soon. But in my opinion, I think RN really deserves the top 8 spot after that performance during the 6th Previous Skill Tournament. Cats are very, cats are very dangerous here. But will GV drop out of the top 8 at the final day? I don't think so. They are more than 1,000 cups ahead, but they are really unlucky. They faced Feast twice in the quarterfinals of the group stage, and luckily they had one really good Previous Skill Tournament, so that kind of helped them. But I think GV, being one of the strongest HSM clans here, I think the Previous Skill Tournament, their performance hasn't come across as a satisfactory one. So we're going to find out, and we're going to see. Righty. So far we know EXO, i.e. RIDTG are not going to be in the top 8. Hello Strix, how are you doing? I didn't see you a lot. I think that's a lot. Not a lot of things to say. I mean, now, do we have to replay show you? I think we should. No, don't think we should risk the time here. I'm gonna have a biscuit then. Sorry, I almost can't log into my Asia server account for some reason. I don't know if I typed something wrong, but now I am in, which is really nice. No time for a game. Ah, also happy Valentine's Day. My biggest commiserations to the single people out there, though. I really hope you will find. I mean, if you want to be single, then good for you. But if you are really looking for a significant other, I really wish you all the best, because it's always difficult. But it's also but when you get one that you really love, then it's worth fighting for. I do wish you guys all the best here. Valentine's Day. I'm going to say congratulations to the people who are in a relationship, who are engaged, and so on. But absolutely, if you're single, don't be too sad about it. I do really think that the singles need some more a more kind of love for this. I mean, I'm single. I told you about this, but I mean, there are quite a lot of benefits, but like being single. I mean, also quite a lot of benefits for being in a relationship. I mean, sometimes I could get a little bit naive about being in a relationship, but but what is to expect? What is to kind of fantasize when you are in love, and then I don't know, as someone that doesn't have almost zero experience being in love, so I probably will come across as very naive in terms of being in a relationship. But oh my gosh, I didn't tie my hair right, so let me retie my hair. It's just bad. It's quite a big chunk of hair just flew. Hello, Starso. I'm just gonna say hello to you every time. I hope you're not as annoyed as Mutsu though. Where is my Mutsu? Come on live. I need to say hello to you. I'm just being very polite to you. So let's actually look at the lineups of both teams. Dynasty's Pearl Feast versus HLV. I'm going to show you the map then. I haven't shown you the map for quite some time, you know. I'm just a little bit too lazy with my stuff. But here we are, HLV, Feast versus HLV. So basically you could go either A or C. Both have their own advantages. A being like very good for very strong heavies and very narrow corridors, so you can create a lot of choke points. Defending wise, I think A is I don't know, not as good as B and C, because you have so many long and narrow corridors. You can easily isolate yourself a bit if you're defending, especially when you're defending B as well. Whereas for C is somewhat easy. I mean, for A you can also rotate, but for C it's like easier to defend because the enemies get sort of from a longer distance. And I think the terrain is going to help matters, and it's also kind of interconnected in this situation. But the problem with C, however, I would say, I do actually prefer going to C. But there, I mean, if you don't have a cavalry, then you might be in a little bit of trouble here. You just need to, you can try get B, but it's going to be hard. But it's harder from the north side though. So if you want to rotate, it's also, yeah, I'm just going contradicting myself. It's okay, but also you have the long and narrow corridors. Really not the best for medium tanks, I must say. But anyway, it really depends on whether you can coordinate your rotations and rushes well, so doesn't matter in the end. It's kind of like comparatively rotating from A to C is easier than rotating from C and to A. I don't think like it's very hard to rotate from C to A though. That being said, like the corridors is going to be something that can mean the enemies can create shot points with, but also you can also isolate the enemies if you know where they are. Hello, Trihead Pete. There we go. Sonder, hello. We are seeing Feast with Maddox in the VK90 alongside Sleeping Lion and Sugumugu. Triple bounce by XBMWW, Frost, and Hidden Surprise Silver in the T22 medium. So many German heavies. This is an interesting strat put out by Feast. While HLV going with a much softer lineup, going with double 50Bs. They love the 50Bs. I mean, if it's not double 50Bs, it's not HLV. It's an outclan. Right. So we also have Bulls also in the IS4 alongside Ryota. Mouse played by both 7710 and Android Soloki with Samrutsu in the T22 with their Feast. Southside red team going mostly to Let's Go and C. F Silver HLV blue team North Spawn going mostly to C. F Silver, will he able to spot up some tanks? He does spot up 701 and Boa Sorte. It won't be played in the final stage probably, unless I need to wait. But Feast are committing most of the tanks. Oh, but C is going to be captured by HLV first. The speed. Oh, that was a good reset onto Boa Sorte. And Feast will be capturing by 2 tanks, and only HLV are able to capture C with 2 tanks now. That means Feast will have cap lead. It's going to be HLV that needs to do a rotation to the A side. For them, it's going to be a little bit difficult. For Feast, they need to make sure they don't isolate their tanks. They have really strong heavies there. So I must say, Feast. For HLV to break down this is going to be hard. Feast are leading by more than 1 kilo hit point advantage, especially when you're in the mouse, when you have the 3 mouses. I mean, HLV, they have to figure out where to push. Feast are in position to reset B anytime, and you can see Feast, their mouses are very far at the front, so when HLV actually rotates, the first tanks they're going to face is the mouse. And you all know that you do not want to focus the mouse, except unless you're GV, then you don't really care about this. But for Feast, they need to set up a good defensive lineup. But HLV, however, might not be meeting a lot of mouses here. XBMWW getting B might initiate a push from HLV. I will see. We'll follow Boa Sorte and so on. They have found out Sugumugu now. HLV has made an instant response as if they know that Feast is going to get B. And will this work for HLV here? We'll find out. Just keep on following Boa Sorte here. You can see a big push coming in. And Sleeping Lion is actually the focus. No, HLV going for A. And no, they're just going past A, and they're giving up all 3 caps. Feast, what they need to do is stay alive. Sleeping Lion is now the focus for HLV's forces. Boa Sorte, a good shot into Sleeping Lion Hong Kong, but Ryota, oh, it's from a base killing off Sleeping Lion, but On the other hand, Enjoy's looking at the mouse. Feast are focusing their mouse because that's the only time they can focus on, but HLV needs to get the bases. Oh, what a good reset onto lead though. But Enjoy's is trying his best to buy time. He needs to ram like Eon here. Oh no, he missed. He just missed that ram. Oh, he's taking some hits for getting a little position. Look at HLV now. Going 3 to 3 caps. This is looking really good for HLV at the moment here. B's also captured. Wow, what a turnaround that is. HLV. The 7-1 is going to die. This is the effect of focusing the mouse. Feast focus down 7-1 and then joins the queue. But it can also give credit to the positioning of those HLV's mouses at that time. And they have found some crucial shots, meaning that HLV are able to regroup while mouses are getting shut down. That was a brilliant play from HLV. And Feast, with Hidden Surprise now down to a one-shot. HLV has Sarutsu picks Hidden Surprise up, and we're seeing 2 visits for Feast. I haven't warmed up yet. Probably they're taking a really ambitious lineup here. Maddox is on fire and he's dead. And finally, the last man standing is Suga and Mugu. HLV will win it by points. Amazing stuff from HLV. That is Blitz Asia Cup 2020 winners stuff right there. HLV shows us they are the winners of the Asia server, and it's rightly so. Fantastic performance from HLV. 6 tanks doing more than 2k. Great rotation, great reaction when Feast are going for B as well. I think that if Feast didn't do that, that would not have initiated a push, and HLV would not have known what to where and what Feast would be doing. And Feast for tanks doing more than 2k, they could do much better here, but let's see. So far it's 1-0 to Feast, HLV. So now Feast are going back with a more normal setup with Maddox, Bifrost, and Sleeping Lion in the triple IS4. Hidden Surprise and Shikamugu in the double VK90.01p. F Silver in the T20 with next BMW in the mouse, with HLV going with double mouse by 701 and Joy Solo Q, double 50Bs by from Abyss and Lean. Ball Sorting in the IS4 alongside Ryota and Sarutsu in T20 medium. There we go. Here we are. Feast on the north spawn. HLV on the south spawn. Here we are. Okay, so Feast are committing their tanks mostly to I would say C this time, with HLV looking for both A and C. F Silver is going to get his spots up. Let's head down to this perspective. Didn't spot anything in this bush. Spot up Ryota, really strange, but you cannot blame F Silver for that. 50Bs spawn baiting. I'm going to be C. That's a pretty interesting strategy from HLV here. Bifrost held down there. Wow. And Ryota is spotted. Maddox puts a good shell into Ryota, and that is a really good first hit there. But that's negligible. Although Feast has more than 1 kill of advantage, HLV if they put a shell onto Feast, then it's even Steven. So absolutely, all HLV also receives a hit from Shugamugu. That's a good HE shell, but Sarutsu is going for A. It's not going to descend into a Camstia Fest, but A is going to be captured by HLV, which means Feast would need to do something for that cap disadvantage. Ooh, Shugamugu and F Silver. Oh, hidden surprise. Are they going for HLV's forces? You can see HLV are a little bit spread out. That doesn't look good for HLV there, but they can easily regroup. Sarutsu knows something wrong there. A is going to be totally abandoned. The Boa Sorta is there, but he's holding that alert. He takes a shot, but Feast will be going for A. So that means HLV will need to do something here. They are now pushing onto the IS-4. B is also getting captured by Feast. HLV are in some sort of trouble here. They really need to shut down the tanks first. They are diverting their forces though. The double bounce, and from Abyss also looking for Maddox. Maddox, oh, that he receives a good bounce there. But Maddox, can he stay alive for as long as he could? Oh, he is getting surrounded by HLV's forces. But Ryota is a one-shot, potentially. Maddox needs to finish him off. No, he puts his shot into Sarutsu instead. Feast can come to support Maddox, but he's down finally at last. That is a lot of time bought for Feast. And now they kill Ryota and Sarutsu. This is a much better performance from Feast, and HLV will be brewing about that. They have not killed Maddox quickly enough. Lead, oh, took a big HE shell from the backside. Oh no, that's painful. Bifrost is dead, and Shugamugu. It's 5 versus 5 with Lean now one shot. Good kill from Shugamugu. Feast 2 caps at hand, leading by more than 1k still, and almost 2k hit points. Hidden Surprise has decided to focus the mouse. Interesting call there, but F Silver is going for Boa Sorte in the eyes. But Shugamugu is dead. It's 4 versus 4. Feast have a lot more tanks being healthy. I think they should be able to win this one there. But from Abyss now dead, 4 versus 2. This game will go to Feast. It is. HLV, I think, yeah, they kind of got a little bit too comfortable in pushing those two IS-4s, neglecting that there is something happening going on the other side, and already Feast have already reacted to that situation. HLV, last man standing being the Enjoy Solo queue, and this is a good win for Feast. And it's going to be 1-0, all square, and it's going to be now. We are going to be going into a tiebreaker. Feast versus HLV, who will advance to the semi-finals. Will my stream end? If so, where are my keys? So here we go. We have 6 tanks doing more than 2k, and HLV 3 tanks doing more than 2k. That's a much better performance by Feast, particularly the damage are spread out quite evenly across the Feast tanks, with F Silver now working that medium tank, so I'm really impressed about that. HLV needs to be more clinical and efficient with killing off the tanks. The Mad Dogs, that took them way too long. And there we go, we're going to Rockfield. Feast are going with Maddox back in the ice fall alongside Bifrost. XBM WW in the T125 alongside Hidden Surprise. F Silver in the Vickers Light, Sleeping Lion in the Franwagen, and Shugamugu in the T22. Good choice for Frost to drop the ice fall because it's a bad tank. Joking, I love the ice fall. I think I'm lying, but anyway. Oh, thank you, Ironify. HLV going with triple IS-4 Hiya by Borsorti 701 and Enjoy Solo Kill, and from Abyss in the biggest line, double T175 by Ryota, Aline, and Sarutsu in the T22. Oh, come on. Why so many IS-4s from HLV? But anyway, Rockfield. It's a tiebreaker map. I favor Feast here. In before I jinxed Feast for this. I think Feast will win this one. I think mark my words. Feast will win this round because they have a better lineup. So I'm trying my best. So here we go. Final game on in the quarterfinals. Feast versus HLV. Let's see. What? Here we are. Feast. Let's head down to Vicus Light. F Silver, I mean. Oh, he's taking a really interesting route. He's going to get the spots on A side. Or is he going straight into A cap? This is a spot that has actually become increasingly popular for light tanks ago to get spots near A. He's brought up a lot of heavy tanks, and also the heavy tanks near the B side. So that's some good information, but he needs to start running away. He got information, but he does not want to draw unnecessary hit points, so he needs to be really careful here. I mean, he got enough information, he needs to run away. Oh, Borsalty, can he land a shell? Nope, he doesn't. Finally, runs away, and Feast knows where HLV's forces are, but Feast with Sleeping Lion and Sugar and Mugu are ignoring C entirely. But they are spotted, so go for C. That means A is now getting captured by HLV. That won't give Feast the capture unless Feast are able to reset A, which I don't think they're able to do. So Sleeping Lion, getting a little bit careless from Sarutsu. Has to be exceptionally careful. Sleeping Lion does not. Cannot afford to lose another shell, and another hit, and oh my god, another lucky bounce there. HLV unable to punish Sleeping Lion for a little bit. Can Sarutsu spotted, not getting hit by Sugar and Mugu. So far, HLV hasn't dropped any hit points, so that's really good for them. Sugar and Mugu trying his best, but Feast are on the back foot here a bit. We are seeing Vicus Light, F Silver and B Frost staying at a really deep position here. But I mean, if HLV they are going for C push, then F Silver can rotate immediately. How will Feast break down this lineup? HLV looks really strong on the defensive here, but they also do not have a lower proportion of the map being controlled. Oh, you're seeing Lean. Oh, they are getting punished a bit for their positioning there. XBMWW is in a good position here. Meanwhile, are we going to see 701? Very interesting call here, I must admit, because he's going up like that, very isolated. Oh, F Silver landing good cross shots. But I think that will elicit a response from HLV to shut down Maddox, and then Feast are still trying to make a push there. That was a bad bounce from Suga Mugen. Needs to put that shell into 7-1. No, he does. But more action is happening on this side. They are supporting Feast at the moment here. F Silver is running away. Sarusu is coming from the back. Maddox is in loads and loads and loads of trouble. That was a good blocking shot. I mean, good block from XBMWW. Maddox is finally dead, but it took HLV, it allowed HLV to get out of position a bit. 7-1 is also dead. Borsalty is also dead. It's now 6 versus 5. Hidden Surprise is really low. They're going for Ryota. Ryota needs to be killed by Feast tanks, or are they going for Lean here? HLV with a very solid hit point pool advantage. It's going to be 5 versus 5. It's really close to corner from Abyss. Oh, getting pummeled by a lot. Oh no. Did he track himself? I don't think so. XBMWW is looking to kill from Abyss, but from Abyss has better mobility. But his gun has landed into, has found from Abyss here. Lean is also dead. It's now down to 4 versus 3. This is really tense. You can see everything has descended into anarchy, and Ryotsu is also dead. It's now 4 versus 2. Feast might be taking this one home in a chaotic affair. Feast are shutting down Sarutsu. Look at their focus firepower. THLV unable to cope with Feast's very experienced positioning and formation there. HLV is going to lose this one finally. As Shigemuku good shell into Enjoy Solo Kill. Leave, meaning our stream will continue and Feast are through to the semi-finals. So congratulations to Feast, and we will see if they are up against Durr. So here we are. Feast are going. Oh, okay, can we just make a meme of Madlox right now? Madlox did 0 damage. Oh, sorry to laugh at you, but I know it's not your fault there. I know you have a huge contribution to your team. Sorry, it's just a bit memey here, but Madlox bought some damage. Here's the next third, I must say. But anyway, I mean, even if he did 0 damage, he'd actually, I think he's the main caller for Feast. So actually, as you can see how Feast was playing in the previous game, despite being down in hit points in the middle of the game, that was some fantastic stuff, phenomenal stuff. And Maddox, even though if you did 0 damage, don't worry, your team won it for you as well. I think really good job from Maddox. I mean here, calling behind the scenes, so on. The 5 times 2 on 2K, also a good indicator. HLV. 4 times doing more than 2K. It was a really close game. It could have gone either way, to be honest with you. I think HLV simply got outplayed by Feast's professional formation and professional movement there. I think both teams have similar level of focus fire, just that Feast, they kind of did better in shooting people and so on. Oh my goodness me. There we go. So here we are. Feast 2-1 against HLV. Durr against PGMT. Let's see what's going to happen. Durr has beaten PGMT 2-0, so congratulations. GSM has qualified from what I see here. GSM 2-0 against Calm. Congratulations to GSM and finally ENT against TYD. Oh no, ID won ENT 2-1. Commiserations to ENT, but congratulations to Team ID. But that means that means Fujit's stream will have to end early. But that's about to, because I'm going to keep on following Feast. But I'm really sorry that once again Fujit is a victim of having a very short stream. That seems to be a commonplace for the Asia server, I think. So huge commiserations there. But that means we're going to see Feast heading out against Durr. That's going to be an important match for Durr because Durr, they are looking to solidify their place in the top 8, and so far they haven't been very safe, but they are looking closer and closer to a top 8 finish. Commiserations to HLV. I think they played well. It's just that the seeding is really against them, and GSM really good win against Calm. This crucial win there, and finally it's going to be the leaderboard is going to look like as follows, which means Calm are still trailing RN by around 800 cops. So if RN does not qualify in the last previous skill tournament, Calm needs to make sure they advance. They needs to make sure. Well, actually no. If Calm actually advances to the final stage, and if RN does not qualify, to the next stage, actually Calm will overtake RN. So actually RN, if they do not qualify to the next stage, provided both Cats and Calm did not qualify, then RN is still in top 8. But if either one of them here, Cats or Calm, qualify to the final stage for the final skill tournament, RN is out of top 8. And considering how well they performed the 6th previous skill tournament, that's really a big shame here. So currently we have ENT 3rd place, HLV 4th place, and currently in the 5th place. They are really drawing a big distance away from the 9th place, so GG to Feast. So that means we can actually update this, so we are going to see more teams qualifying to the final, to the summer season, no, the winter season championship. Let's see if we have more people. Because Calm has gone out of top 8, I've gone out of tonight's matches. Despite, congratulations to both Team ID and Feast. They have officially qualified to the winter season championship. Even if they don't participate in the final proof of skill tournament, they are still in the top 8, so that doesn't matter at all. They can choose to have a big break and prepare for the winter season championship. So huge congratulations! Both ENT and HLB have qualified to the winter season championship, but they have to participate in the finals in the final proof of skill tournament. That leaves to if they gain more cups tonight potentially, then they actually let's see if they finish 3rd. Will they actually Yep, you're right about that, Cloudy. He might have done 0 damage, but he has done absolutely a wonderful job and a lot of different stuff. But even though if De finished 3rd, then De has to at least beat Feast in order to qualify to the top 8 actually. So De is still not safe yet, but they are very safe at the moment. GSM will be GSM are looking very safe now in the top 8. They have pulled out more than 1,000 cups of advantage here. And I think all eyes will be on RN and potentially GB actually. The last spot is still up for grabs. I think it's between RN, Cats and Calm. So Calm has a good seating, so it's really RN to it's really RN on RN here. I think pressures on RN. Calm should not feel too much of a pressure, because even if they finish 4th and also qualify to the next stage, I assume there are only 8 teams in the final stage on the final previous skill tournament, then Calm is going to, if RN cannot qualify, Calm will qualify. So yeah, and then Calm will qualify and take the 8th spot. But Cats, they have to be careful of Cats. So Cats can overtake RN on the final day. I'm quite worried for RN actually. But anyway, so the room is up. Maddox carry, way above carry. But we did the reset. Oh, you guys almost won the second game. Congratulations! I think PGMT will. You have a lot of time to grow for spring season here, so. Will Maddox do 0 damage once again? We'll find out soon. Let's go into Naval Frontier. I've briefed Naval Frontier a lot of times. Once again, you do not want to put all 7 tanks into A. I mean, literally 7 tanks onto A. No other tank going to reset B or something like that. No other tank going into that bush near me to get some bots on. I mean, I heard that in trainings that could work, but quite like a lot of rush tactics. You can use it only for a couple of times, but not a lot of times because they can act as a really big surprise to the enemies, and you can punish the enemies for being spread out and isolated. But when you keep on playing this strategy over again, over and over again, there's rush strategy where you probably just push onto only one side, or commit most of your tanks onto only one side. Chances are it's quite easily countered, as you see with Turks. How they counter the first game, how they counter that A rush very effectively. This is what happens when you play the rush tactic too many times, or very narrow tactic too many times. It is one of the easiest to make counters on. So you want to change something up when your surprise factor is gone. Once the surprise factor is gone, the strategy will become a bad strategy. Although it's a good strategy at the start, but that strategy is based on the surprise factor. So, but anyway, kind of end of my babbling. So they're going with Urena alongside I Am Your Giant, or Jaiko. I Am Your Giant. I Am Your Jaiko in the T20 alongside Not That Peace. Serio JP in the Ice Fall alongside Okay. Eager Sabiki in the T125 Feast. I'll go with Maddox in the Ice Fall. XVM WW in the Mouse. Bifrost in the 50B. F Silver in the Vickers Light. Winter Fox in the T125. Sleepy Lion in the Kramwagen, and Shikimugi in the T22. Maddox is the IS4 sandbag. He's playing in the IS4 once again, so he is acting as a sandbag this time. Maddox is some full-time IS4. Yep. Yeah, Maddox is a legend on the Asia server. Although he might not admit that, but he is really one of the first names you will think of when you think of Asia Clan Wars. Maddox is the name that will spring into your mind, actually. I mean, to be honest, who else? Probably. I mean, individually, which other name would spring up your mind? Maybe Berlin, but Maddox is it's in the league of its own. If you talk about the most popular esports player on the Asia server, that Maddox is pretty much the only name that pretty much the name that I think everyone would recognize, probably. So we are seeing very quickly. There we go. Oh, let me change stuff. I forgot. I rambled on too much, so let me. It's Dur versus Feast. Wrong stuff. So day 2 semi-finals. Here we go. Dur versus Feast. We are going to miss the first few seconds, but I will be back very quickly. So just bear with me for a moment. There we go. And up high, and see. I Am Jaiko. Oh. In that T22, I'm getting some spots up going into this spot. That's a really interesting spot. Oh, we get some spots in by Maddox. Oh, good shot into I Am Your Jaiko. I Am Your Jaiko, the reaction time is a little bit too too long here. But that is not going to be that much of a problem here because only first shot. Oh, Serio JP taking a hit as well. Matos getting C without any trouble at all. No one from those able to reset C, but the HG shell won't help at all. Maddox has already captured C. That was a good show to Iron Giant. They're losing quite a lot of hit points at the start already. This does not bode well for them, considering they do not have a hit point pool lead and not even the cap points. We are seeing Huke also getting shot at. The double T22s have made their way to A. They have both spotted so they can get A because they know they are there, so it doesn't telegraph more information, no. Iron Jaiko spotted F Silver is running away. Will Iron Jaiko get another shell into F Silver? Oh, just no. F Silver is able to run away quickly enough. Oh, that is a good move from Fecia, getting aggressive onto Seiyu JP. They have found that Seiyu JP is really isolated down there near C, and they're going to pick him up first. That's a good kill there. Maddox is really low, and B's also getting captured by De. Feece has to be careful not to sleepwalk into a loss here because they need to start killing off tanks as soon as possible before the T22 are able to land in some heavy punches. F Silver is getting heavily smacked by De's forces, and you see Matos getting killed. I'm not sure he's the sandbag, obviously, but Winter Fox is looking for Iron Your Giant here. And that was a good block there. And Iron Giant is killed by Winter Fox. Lot have he's also killed. Iron Your Jaiko is now one shot, and Mugu is now dead. F Silver lands an important shell into Iron Your Jaiko, and Eagles took a big HE shell. And F Silver is dead. Urena is dead. It's now 2 versus 4. Weirdly, De has not made it easy for Feast. It's not a comfortable win at all for Feast. Sleeping Lion is awkward in his position, and he's looking for Huke. Good shell into Huke. Sleeping Lion, will he land another shell into Huke? Another good shell into Huke. And it's down to a final shell. Sleeping Lion, Hong Kong. Good full clip into Huke. And now 2 one-shots for Derm, and Sleeping Lion is looking to land that final shell. A final blow onto Huke, meaning Feast will win the first game. So, guess how much damage Maddox will get. We will find out now. Oh, so Maddox did more than 1k, so that's really good for him. But also Feast with 4 tanks doing more than 2k. The bleeding too many hit points at the start. That isn't really good for them. They only have 2 tanks doing more than 2k. Oh gosh. Maddox getting beat. Oh my goodness me. Winter is playing. Yes! Finally! Congratulations to Winter Fox. So, 1-0 to Feast so far. Everyone is cheering Winter Fox at this moment. Nicolade for you. What does it have to do with Nicolade? Oh my god. But he has done more than 3k, so that's good. Winter Fox is not going to be dropped. I think Maddox is really impressed on his performance, so he's not getting dropped. So good job to Winter Fox there. James Bond is on the subs bench with Hidden Surprise also on the subs bench. So Winter Fox, this is your chance to shine. Yeah, Winter Fox did carry though the last game. And we have 2 tanks, 2 T125s, but Urena, Eager, Sabiki, Huke the E100. I am your Giant in the Crown Barganos, I say your JP. I am your Jaiko, the biggest light, not have peace in the IS4. Feast, oh, 2 IS4s, so many IS4s. Maddox and XPMWW, when will Maddox not play the IS4? We need a petition for that. Bifrost and Shigemuku in the double 50Bs, and Winter Fox in the T125. Maddox should spec. Interesting call. Yeah. Bifrost, Sugar Mugu, double 50Bs, XBM WW, double IS full alongside Maddox, Winterfox, double T175s alongside Sleeping Lion, Hong Kong, and F Silver in the Big Slide. Oh my god, Maddox became a full-time sandbag player now. Oh god. Your Jaiko is going to get some spots up for the. And there we go. C is going to be captured. Bagox. Oh, did I say Bagox? I think I said Maddox, not Bagox. What the heck? Let's go back to I am your Jaiko. Will he get some spots up? In that bush, unfortunately, there has no information. I think they know that the feast is over. F Silver being a little bit careless there. Getting shot at by Jaiko. That was a good shot there, but it is negligible. Those to play for still. Feast is rotating through the spawn. I think they are looking for Seiyu JP and I Am a Giant potentially. Oh, now the 50Bs are now getting spotted. This is not looking good for Feast at the moment. Look at the crab bargains are so ready there. Oh no. I Am a Giant. He landed another blow into the double 50Bs. That means the are now on the aggressive here. I Am a Jaiko still getting the spots, the necessary spots up, but he needs to be really careful. He needs to start running away if the Feast knows where they are. Has made a counter push onto the 50Bs, and the Feast, like the 50Bs will not work. Now, Sugar and Mugu will either land a shell into Sugar and Mugu here. The HE shell, he needs the HE shell. Is he going to land the HE shell? Oh, it's a miss. Oh no, all the build up for that to be a miss. That's disappointing, but Iron Giant is going to put a good shell into Bifrost and he's dead. They're leading by a lot of hit points, but also they have separated their forces now. 4 tanks now all position. Feast needs to make use of this time to shut down, not have peace, but in fact Sleeping Lion is the tank getting shut down here. Feast with 2 caps, they're in loads and loads of trouble. Winter Fox puts a good shot to not have peace. He has initiated a rush for Feast though. Is that a good move from Winter Fox, or is it a move that Magdos is calling here? Good shot from Winter Fox killing off not have peace, and it's going to be 6 versus 5 in this situation. The 50B Sugar Boog is still alive. It's a bounce onto Urena. Good shell onto Urena, but Sugar Boog is going to die. Igasipiki is now dead. Dur is still leading. Winter Fox is very low. Needs that shell, but I Am a Giant kills Winter Fox. Maddox is looking for I Am Your Giant here. And I Am Your Giant is going to be really low. Maddox is going to kill I Am Your Giant. Feast are still leading in caps. Kill off I Am Your Giant, but now B is now getting captured by those forces. Ab Silver is going to find Urena. Oh, receives a shell from Urena, trying to run away from this nightmare here. I Am Your Jaiko is going to spot up F Silver, and will he let a good shell into? Oh no, both I think did not penetrate each other. So with F Silver now dead, last man standing being Maddox. Why always me? Says Maddox. So Maddox is looking for I Am Your Jaiko, but this is the only tank he can go for. But he seems Maddox is invincible. No one's able to penetrate, but now someone can. Maddox just running around in circles, hoping for the best. I can't even penetrate that shell. Got tracked once again. Maddox. F to Maddox here, and that was a brilliant win from the Feast. Will be regretting whether they have made the right decision with those 50Bs. There we go. Oh dear. Oh my god. Feast. This time, Sleeping Lion is eating the donut here. Oh my goodness me. I mean, it fits his name well, Sleeping Lion, but I hope for all the best. I mean, it's just maybe a bad game for him anyway. Winter Fox this time kills 2 tanks but did very little damage, so I think Maddox, will he will he not be impressed about Winter Fox's performance? We'll know very soon, but 5 tanks doing more than 2k, and especially a double crown bargains move there to shut down 50Bs from potentially doing a lot of damage. That is a good move there, and that won them the game, basically, I would say. 1-1 to both teams, and they're going with double backtracks up. They doing the raid strategy. We'll find out really soon. Or maybe the money did display in Dur's team. I don't know. God. Feast are going with Maddox in the IS4. Oh, actually, Winter Fox is getting switched out. Oh, sad. F. Bond. James Bond. Also in the IS4, I would say. Oh, he's changing in the T110E5. Good choice there. So we have Feast, triple T110E5 by XBM WW. Bond, James Bond, and Sleeping Lion Hong Kong. The triple Vickers Light. Very, very daring move there. Not a lot of DPM, a lot of ability. You get a lot of spots up, but really, the triple Vickers Light. Are they playing with fire here, Feast? The equally double 50 bad shots by I Am Your Giant, I mean Jaiko. UK T110E5 will say Eager CPK Arena E100, not have Peace, IS4, Saryu, JP, and the Crab Wagon. I thought Nicola's the caller for endgame. No, oh no, it's actually Whoopsie now. It was Nicolay before I think. Winter Fox Esports. There we go. Double batch shots going for A, I would say. Look at the triple, no, double T110E5 going down the stuff. Okay, so Figure Slide just going straight into D anyway. No, going to D. I thought they were going past through D. Oh, Bifrost, that Figure Slide. Uh-oh, he's trapped. He is so trapped. Oh my goodness me, Bifrost. Run, Bifrost, run! Oh no, Bifrost. Oh, poor little darling. Oh no, getting tracked himself as well. Oh, I really feel sorry. Maddox is a sandbag once again. Can you stop tracking Maddox for a moment though? But A's now getting captured. De is really having a solid hit point pool lead. This is going to be really difficult for for Feast to make a comeback here. Oh, XBMWW receives a bounce. Oh, it got resets by I Am Your Giant. Important reset here. Good shell into Urena, but that means C might not be captured by Feast. They are unable to do that. Oh, Urena, another bounce. Not good bounce. Bounced twice. When you come to think about E100 with a very low DPM, you do not want to miss those big alpha shots. And an XBMWW with a Bifrost. This is looking pretty grim for Feast at the moment. Unless they re-isolate themselves, and if they also got a little bit too comfortable with their positioning, they have to be absolutely cautious about this. Feast have a hit point pool lead, cap lead, but not the hit points. So they do not want to lose unnecessary hit points. Now Feast are in position to swap whichever side that he's going to push. I have not fully woken up yet. The probably new Feast strat of Absinthe is going up there, getting crucial spots onto Urena and Saryu JP. I Am Giant getting shot at. Actually, Feast might be seeing a breakthrough here. I Am Jaiko needs to be really careful, taking a lot of hit in the back chat. Matos is going to carry then. Yeah, not a piece. Still spotted. Oof. They're still looking for a breakthrough though. They still have a substantial hit point pool lead, but they cannot hesitate in that rotation, because if they do, they will lose the game. It's going to be Camp Steer here. No, it's Camp Nell. We are watching Camp Nell here. Both teams are so far really campy in Camp Nell. So there we go. Not have peace still spotted. What are we going to be seeing in Camp Nell? I don't know. Oh, Camp Nell. That means put Maddox back in the IS4. You're right. but he has always been playing the IS4. I'm sorry, but as a commentator, I'm trying to make it as exciting as I could. But really, both teams are just sitting ducks. I think they are having some good picnic here, but but have they breached social distancing guidelines? I don't know, but really, oh no, okay, we are seeing something now. Let's follow. I am your giant here, leading the charge in the back chat. Oh, knock down the power line here. Oh, but Feast already made a counter push. Oh, this is interesting call. Unfortunately, not have Peace going to go down. Feast is going to kill one tank inside. Arena, another miss. Oh no. He's now going to capture, but not have Peace. Needs to move back though. Oh no, he's going to get shut down by Feast so hard. D is also now getting captured. Bifrost is left standing here, but not have Peace, with not have Peace being dead. Feast have really managed to bring back the hit point pool. Now they have the hit point pool advantage for the first time. This is amazing stuff there. I am your Jaiko. He needs to put a good shot to Bifrost, but oh my goodness, he also receives a big hit while trying to go up like that. Oh, this is a little bit careless from Dur's side. But now things have rotated. Mardox also is sport getting shots at. Fees are now leading in hit points. Iron Giant's looking for Bifrost, but F Silver is going to be there to. Oh, good track shot from F Silver. But Iron Giant is looking for Bifrost here instead. Where is Iron Jaiko? Iron Giant, good shell into Bifrost, but Iron Giant. Oh, that was a terrible miss there. Think the nurse have got to Iron Giant, but Iron Giant is still farther back. Doesn't have enough DPM. I don't know if Iron Giant is able to survive for this long. He has one shell in the clip. 2. Don't think F Silver is going to kill him off before he's going to land the last shell. That's a good kill onto I'm your Giant here. Duh. Baldogs and XBM WW are really low. Hurricane is also really low with now Hurricane dead. XBM WW needs to be shut down. Eager is still really healthy, but F Silver kills off Urena from the backside. And oh, I'm your Jaiko is dead, meaning Feast are through to the finals. Really huge commiserations to Duh. The Feast actually reacted more quickly than Duh. When Duh makes the rotation, Feast has already made the rotation on the outside. Really good response from Feast. Textbook Feast stuff there with 4 tanks no more in 2k. The triple Vickers like strategy worked for them, but I was so scared for the entirety of the game where Duh was basically like 2 to 3k hit points up. While Duh, unfortunately, not have Peace should have moved back from the situation to draw in closer distance with the rest of the Duh's rushing lineup, because he just let Feast to farm him from like very quickly, and Duh only 3 turns to more in 2k. The little bad shots trying their best, but I think that big mistake from I am your Giant or I am your Jaiko. I am your Jaiko, I think. Really suffered, and then the double back shots are not able to work together in the end. So that was a really good win. We are now waiting for the finals. We're still waiting for. We will see the results of GSM versus ID. It's going to be ID in the finals. They have won GSM 2-1. So congratulations to Team ID. But for GSM, they should be fine for tonight. So it's Feast versus ID, who will take the 7th previous skill tournament. We'll find out soon. So so both Feast and ID are already through to the Winter Season Championship, so they do not have to do anything about this. Now, they would not qualify. They still have to play the last previous skill tournament. We will stream on Tuesday and Wednesday, and we will see how they are going to play. Is the final team we're going to be streaming. So far I have streamed ID, Feast, ENT, HLV, GSM, and E4D for the Asia server. So that's a GV as well, GSM, GV, and E4D. So I've streamed all top 8 clans apart from RN from this list. and Kang as well. I streamed Kang as well. So absolutely, I think I've streamed most of the top 8 clans here, so I'm really happy to achieve this feat. Don't spoil. So there we go. There are only 11 minutes left, so... Oh, so by the way, let me just, I think I got it wrong. Let me just update the overlays here, so...
I'm here where endless meets the end. Do you see me? I'm hidden here again. Your whispers found its way, calling me.
So there we go. Oh no, what am I doing? Errol if I say stop jinxing. Camp now, good. Camp now, I was saying CAMPNAL, so Camp now it was. Oh, 39 viewers, thank you very much. Like, what am I doing? Oh gosh, I think I just, oh gosh. Well, I hope I didn't break the stream though, I just made the wrong move. So, finals. I think I have to change number, so apologize. Should be previous skill number 7, not number 6. Winter Fox is back to his VIP seat. Oof. So Mazov says you will be playing against Team ID then. Obviously, my stream will not end if he's got knocked out by though. They will still play for the match for 3rd place. But anyway, stream is not ending. Hallelujah! Make sure if you haven't already liked this stream and also subscribe to my channel. No VIP seat for you. Winter Fox saying we were tempted to end the stream early just to jinx ourselves, but I broke the curse for you. So, Winter Fox, why do you have to sleep? It's what? It's still early for you. Wow, why are you leaving, Cloudy? Oh god. We'll wait until the room is up. So we only have 9 minutes to go. Nope. 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 Find light tank. Okay, so I think you don't want to be bored by me. So let's once again brief. We are following Feast tonight, 7th Preview Tournament on day 2. Just a brief reminder, all games play the best of 3 series. That is whichever team wins the first 2 matches win the fixture. The tournament is tournament format is a single elimination knockout stage for a match for 3rd place. The tournament is seeded by the average win rate of the 7 best players in the team. A team earns a number of cups depending on where they finish, and a leaderboard ranks the teams in the descending order of the number of cups. Top 8 will advance to the Winter Season Championship, and the 9th to 16th place will advance to the Challengers Tournament. Currently, we're on the 2nd day with 8 teams, all games played in Supremacy mode. Feast have already earned 1,597 cups. They are already through to the Winter Season Championship, even if they do not participate in the final Previous Skill Tournament. So Feast can choose to have a break for the 8th Previous Skill Tournament. If you do the maths, here, the best. Oh, I almost broke my cup. No. No. 7,208 cups, and if you see the leaderboard, that Feast is currently leading by. Oh gosh. 8,106 cups. So if Feast does not choose not to play tomorrow, the final Previous Skill Tournament, they absolutely have the right to do so. Timeline for your Previous Skill Tournament, it's going to be held on every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday and Sunday. We are going for the finals very soon, and very quickly. I need to accept the room invite. Hello. You fell asleep. GV is going to be dangerous. Yes, they're going to be dangerous. Or do you mean dangerously close to getting out of top 8 though? Huh? There we go. RN. People say I need to stream RN, but I got the already, so. Imagine both Feast and ID doing meme strats. They can! They have absolutely nothing to lose here. Why not? Can we go for 7 back chats or 7 Sheridan? Oh no, you can't do Sheridans now. Well, you can do Sheridans. Just go for a meme strat for laughs, because Ultimate Feast versus Ultimate ID. But there is really no. There is really no purpose to try really hard here. Both Feast and Team ID are already through to the Winter Season Championship. So, Feast and Team ID. For reality, hello. I thought you were not. I thought you were having some really. I don't know. Maybe you're. I thought you were very busy recently. So, but anyway, Feast are going with Malnox, IS4, Triple T125 by XPM WW Frost, and Hidden Surprise. F Silver in the Leopard 1, Sleeping Lion in the Clan Varga, the Sugar and Mugu, and the Vacan's Light. On the subs bench, we have James Bond, and on ID side, we have Campen in the IS4 alongside Lanny and IDS. Quadruple T125 by Last For Me, Radioactive, Rat, and On You. What was that? Rat Panda. I haven't heard of this name before. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, Lanny's not otaku. What do you mean? Campon or pie? My senpai. Campon or pa? Yeah, Campon or pa is going to lead once again the IS4. Senpai is Japanese, oppa is Korean if I remember correctly, so that's why I use oppa for this. Gosh. But Leopard 1, F Silver, let's see how it works. Really good accuracy, a little bit of a big tank, and quite soft on the armor. Good DPM though. I love the gun of Leopard 1. I love the mobility. I love Leopard 1. Is it better than Dice 4? Yes, it is. Don't argue with me on that. Okay. So here we are. Triple Ice. Well, I mean, ID, are they actually playing? I don't know if they're taking this seriously, but no mediums or lights in a match, in a map that actually sees a lot of mediums or lights. I think Rockview is one of the maps where it favors a much more medium setup. So with ID taking all heavies, interesting stuff. We'll see. We'll find out really soon. So both Feast and Team ID are already through to Winter Season Championship. Nothing to play for, just an exhibition match, I would say. Both of them can choose not to participate in the final Premier Skill Tournament, and they're still through to the Winter Season Championship. So it's their decision to either participate in the final Premier Skill Tournament or not. Absolutely up to their choice. That's to say, they should participate just to do some training though. Here we are. Up of the way. Feast, north side. Red team, ID, blue team, south spawn. Sugar and Mugu was going to get some spots up in that Vicky's light. Getting information. He spotted himself up. Radioactive and also almost got punished for hesitating a bit and running away. But Onyu is getting hit already. Feast with a more medium setup. Will they benefit from this? XP, okay. XP and WW Maddox. Are they going for a straight push there? Think so. Onyu's in trouble. Onyu is in trouble. Where is Team ID's forces? IDS and also who is that? Last of me aren't in position to support Onyu. This is really strange. And ID already lost unnecessary hit. Oof. Great shot from Shugemuga and Sleeping Lion. Onto Onyu. Onyu is in loads and loads of trouble. Radioactive as well. ID are bleeding, but so does Shugemuga here. Oh my goodness me. Hello, Hunky. This is really looking... No Australians are watching, so I'm happy to know that our series is like so far. Really, thank you very much for the support. But Onyu is going to die really quickly. Yes, that's good. And next tag will be Radioactive. Mercury's Australian. Don't you dare do the sacrilegious stuff. But Bartos, good HE shell into Radioactive. At least he's not doing 0 damage. That is for sure. Radioactive's now dead. Shugemuga is really low, and 2 tanks down already for Team ID, but Feast doesn't have the put advantage though. Sleeping Lion is finally dead, and I think it will be even Stevens if Shugemuga goes down as well, but he's driving into safety. Hidden surprise, a little bit casual in the driving. It took some hits there necessarily. He's now getting captured. Oh, Campbell is in trouble. It's in loads of trouble. He is getting out of getting trapped here. XPM WW. Oh, he's going for B. Oh dear, Campbell, why are you not running away? He's going to die, and this is not good. But XPM WW took a big fire, and it's not extinguished though. And then Campbell is now dead. XPM WW is also dead. Campbell Paul at least will be dying with support. Lanny's the next poke is good. Shot from Maldox into Lanny's dead, and F Silver is ignoring Red Panda, going for IDS. Good idea there. We don't want to see we want to see Red Panda supporting, but anyway. Besides, you have another squad coming up there. Last of me is now one shot. Feast will be Maddox, another 8 cheese shell. Poof. There we go. Good shot into Red Panda. At least Maddox will be doing more than 1k of damage, so that's really good to see. Well, I'll have -1 dislike. What? What? Is it even possible? -1 dislike. Wow, that's interesting. But Leopard 1 F Silver is the Emmerich is damaged, so Red Panda is now one shot killed by Suga and Mugu. Well, they didn't do that in the end. Maddox with IDS hugging. They're friends. They're not friends. Last man standing. Feast. Now almost 1,000 cap points. IDS now a 2-shot. Now a 1-shot. Maddox. Can he land a killing shell? He's looking for that weak spot. He does kill with IDS. They are not friends. Maddox is. I think Maddox did a lot of damage in this game, actually. So there we go. We are seeing Maddox doing more than 4k damage. So congratulations. You're not 0 damage. You did a lot of damage this time. Really well done. IDS. On you. Why are we eating so many donuts tonight? We are seeing at least 3 occurrences of 0 damage. Oh dear. But on you though, that I think not just. I don't think on you is to blame here. Where are the ID's forces in supporting on you? That's the main question, because on you was left led without good reason, and ID although made it really close, but on you doesn't have to die like that. They have to rework their positioning, and the ID on you's position. If they have no support on that position, they should not let on you get that position. Or if on you has to get that position, then he needs the support, because he's up there alone and really no support at all. I don't know if he has a reactive armor, but well. Nope, you're not going to see any boost though. Nope. Feast so far leading 1-0, and this is why you should take a medium or light tank. So ID, I don't think it works on Rockfield. So in Rockfield, Feast with that mobility really helped them in the rotation and such, and also the spots. So now we are seeing Feast going with Maddox in the IS4. XPM WW in the T125 alongside Hidden Surprise, B Frost in the Crown Wagon, F Silver in the Vickers Light, Sleeping Lion in the I7 Hiya, and Shuki and Mugen in the T22 with ID, Camping Up Pies in the IS4 alongside Lanny, and also On You. Last one for me now in the T125. No boost, F. Also, Radioactive, the Crown Wagon, Triple T125, and last one for me, Red Panda and IDS. ID really hates their medium tanks. We're not seeing any medium tanks from ID. Why do they hate medium tanks so much, or light tanks? And Sugar Booger and F Silver. Let's head down to F Silver. Let's head down to this perspective. Oof. There we go. Not very defensive in the spotting. Spoiled up IDS. IDS tries his best in getting a shell into F Silver. Didn't work. Lenny's looking for B. He is not finding anyone there. He is really careful about getting beat up. If the left side spots nothing on C, then Lenny will go for B, and this is what he's going to be doing. Feast. No one is there to reset B though. Oh. Campun or Par is going really aggressive on A. He's actually going for A as well. ID might be getting 3 caps actually. And Feast. Campun is in trouble, but no, Maddox bounced that shell. Maddox needs support. Good shell, at least it's not 0 damage once again. But Campon. Good question though, I forgot to change that, so sorry about that. That's what she said. It's my fault there. Maddox, it's now 1 shot. Hello. The Jin. Yeah, I messed up, so sorry about that. Hidden Surprise kills off Campun, and now ID are wrapping the forces. Oh, actually, ID are leading a lot in terms of the hit points here. Bifrost is now 1 shot. Wow. IDS is going to. I don't know what to say about this, but I really missed. I don't know. Maybe I'm not fully awoken yet, but. ID are really strong in the focus fire, and the hit points they're leading a lot. IDS is now dead. It's now 5 versus 5. Sugar Mugu now dead. 4 versus 5. XBM WW is also very low. Lanny's dead, but it could only bring them that far. XBM WW, his engine is damaged. XBM WW is now dead. Onyu is now dead. It's now 3 versus 3. Feast is still trying their best to get a focus fire, but would help though. Hidden Surprise going to go down. He does go down, but F Silver and I7 left standing. Both tanks do not boast good DPM. Hello, Blitzkrieg. And finally, Sleeping Lion Hong Kong is left on the battlefield. Last man standing. Wolf, radioactive. Good shell into Sleeping Lion Hong Kong, and finally he's going to go down. Red Panda. Last one for me. Good shell there. Sleeping Lion looking for Red Panda. Good shell there. Good high roll. I think it was a max roll, I would say. Oh, don't do that. Don't say like that though. Can someone screenshot that and post it on my server then? I am really interested to see how it happened with -1 dislikes. It's really strange. But make sure, don't forget to like my future streams, particularly Vale's stream tonight. Hopefully it will be better than the last one, the like and dislike ratio. And we're seeing Feast with 3 tanks to 1-2k, ID 5 tanks to 1-2k. A really nice one from ID. It's like Feast, I don't know what's going on there. I kind of missed a lot there. Hunky Warden saying the Vicky Slide should have played a lot more defensively. So it's 1-1 for both teams. Sorry, I think I kind of missed the entire action there. I don't know. I'm not fully woken up yet. I mean, I slept very late last night because of streaming NA server, but now Feast. It's a buffering. Oh no, it's a buffering. It looks fine here, but anyway. 1-0 for Feast at the moment. And if we see Der versus GSM, Der lost to GSM 1-2, meaning GSM will finish tonight with the 3rd place. Really good stuff from GSM. That means now GSM should be firmly in the top 8 now. And DUR commiserations, they still have the final day to play for. Now that means GSM in the 6th place, leading the 9th place by more than 2,000 cops. That's phenomenal. I don't think with I don't know what I'm trying to say. What am I supposed to say? I don't think if GSL went out on the last day, then I mean, on the last approved skill tournaments, I mean, they can go out, bow out there, and then I mean, they will still be in the top 8 anyway. So huge congratulations to GSM. It really is down to RN, between RN, Calm, and also Cats. Feast on the South Spawn Red Team, ID North Spawn Blue Team. They are finally. Oh no, they're not going with any mediums or lights. Why do they hate mediums or lights so much? But F Silver and Shigemugu, the double T22s, going to get C at the same time. A is going to be captured by Onyu. Will F Silver get some spots up over this platform? We'll see. But Feast have a cap lead at start. And that is why the mediums are here for as well, to get the caps more quickly than the enemies if they are taking a lot of heavies. F Silver taking a really interesting spot to spot though. Now B is getting captured. Spot up Campon. F Silver is spotted, but he can go down safely. Which means Feast would not have a cap advantage. Oh, good shell into last one for me from Sleeping Lion. But they still have a lot of shots to kind of pull it to their favor. Good shot onto Radioactive. It's still not enough for Feast at the moment. Maddox spotted. And he put a good shot. Oh, Maddox received a big hit, but IDS also received a double tap from Feast. And Feast still is not up in hit points though. That was a good long distance shell from IS4. Bro, it's the opposite of Just do it! Port Bay being port camp now, just you can even hear the frog croaking. But it can happen. Port Bay can be the next camp steer. It's entirely possible that the enemy team, both teams, are looking to reset all 3 caps. But we seldom see that now, because that also means you're potentially branching out too much. But absolutely, Port Bay can become Camp Bay or become Port Camp. So now Nassau for me is going to get shut down potentially. Feast are really trying to make a push onto A side. Will that work though? We'll find out really soon. But the F Silver, they're going for A. The On You, however, is not getting pushed out just yet. Now he is. Hit a surprise, a bounce onto On You. They're still trying to get A. With now A getting captured, ID still over 800 cap points. On You is going to be really low. Feast are now up in hit points there. On You, XBMW ignoring On You though. That hidden surprise kills him off at the next focus. Saying Campen would be the focus for Feast, but XBMW is looking the wrong way. Hidden surprise is now dead. Feast is now also getting captured by Feast. So C is now getting captured by Radioactive. So much action happening going on a lot of sides. Maddox looking for Lanny. Absol is coming to shut down Lanny here. Lanny is in loads of trouble. I think it's another 2-1 again. Feast so far has to at least lose 1 match in order to win the entire thing. But Lanny is now dead, and F Silver is looking for Red Panda. Good HE shell into Red Panda. Maddox is looking for Red Panda. Red Panda dropped the reactive armor. Good shell into Red Panda. Sleeping Lion Hong Kong is looking for Red Panda as well. Everyone was looking for Red Panda, and he's dead. And of course, because the panda is red, so it's easily discovered. And last one for me, really last one for ID, trying to deny Feast the cap win here. Good shot into Bifrost. IDS is quite low. 4 versus 3. Feast just need to stay really safe. Good shell onto last one for me. They're really close. 10 more cap points, and they will get this game. They will win this one. They will win the previous skill, the 7th previous skill tournaments. Winners will be Feast, and congratulations. Don't forget to like. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Thank you very much, Mr. President, for that. No buffering for you, but yeah, thank you very much. At least the Feast is going fine. I really like the viewership tonight. We are seeing Feast, Sleeping Lion Hong Kong, despite 1 game he did 0 damage. Now he did more than 5k. The Lion has woken up. And now Maddox, about 2k damage as well, alongside Bifrost. ID has only 2 times more 2k, however, though. Dayub. Hit the likes. There we go. Thank you very much, dude, for real. So we can update the score. Congratulations to Team Feast. Feast will be finishing tonight as we update the leaderboard as well. Feast winning Team ID 2-1, meaning Feast will be finishing tonight with 43,527 cups. I mean, both ID and Feast are really close in the number of cups, but both of them have already qualified to the final previous skill tournament, to the Winter Season Championship. So absolutely, will we see 2 fewer teams on the final day? Most of the time, Team ID and Feast will still keep on playing, and very unlikely they're going to do something experimental. I think Team ID is also trying something out with 7 heavies. Apparently, didn't work out for them all the time. And Feast being a team that is really strong in rotations, I think this is a counter for ID actually. If you remember my terms with Rush strategy, Turtle strategy, and Boom strategy, obviously ID is going for a Turtle strategy, and Feast are doing the Boom strategy. And as you remember from me saying, Boom strategy works. Boom strategy is better than Turtle strategy. Turtle strategy is better than, Boom strategy is the counter for turtle strategy. Turtle strategy is the counter for the rush strategy, and rush strategy is the counter for the boom strategy. So really good job from Feast here. Well done to you guys. And final proof of skill tournaments for Asia server. I'll be following the. And on the Asia's, and it will all boil down to RN, Cats, and Karma. Final spot. Who will take the final spot? We will know on the final previous skill tournament. I do advise Fujit here. If you're watching this one, please pick either one of the clans here, RN, Cats, or Calm. It will be really fun to watch. Exciting games, I must say. Very tense. I think you can really feel the nerves of these three clans. So hopefully, Fujit will be streaming all of the three clans there. So this has been me, Wild Ones Helper, and I will also update the power rating for you. And other than that, we'll see you all in around 6 hours for the EU previous skill tournament as we follow Vale. There we go. There we go, the power rating. It's going to be as follows. This is the final power rating table. So this is the final update for the power rating table for the Asia server. We'll see. Okay, so the percentage is RN percentage says they have 75% of the chance of getting into top 8. I don't know if I should agree with that, but we will see. Feast, ID, ENT, now perhaps like, I mean, the top 7 clans are really sure of the qualification, but for no, I think I should use the right figure now here. This should be the right figure. This is Feast, you're right about this. Okay, so RN even has higher percentage now. So according to power rating, the top 8 is Feast, ID, ENT, GB, RN, HLV, Cats, GSM. So we are not seeing Cats in the top 8, but they are quite close. So I think the top 8 you're seeing in on the leaderboard right there is just kind of, I think it's representative of the entire top 8 of the Asia server. Apart from maybe, let's say, but has played really well in the last few previous skill tournaments. I think they, even though it's 9th in the power rating, they have proved themselves to be a good top 8 clan. So I think Asia server, the previous skill tournament season has actually sorted out the top 8 really well, I must say. It will be big if Calm actually gets into the top 8, because they will suffer a lot actually in the top 8. So hopefully, Calm will prove us wrong in the final previous skill tournament. But anyway, this has been me, Warman's Helper. Thank you for the viewership. 40 viewers, absolutely wonderful stuff. And I hope to see you all on the e-server. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.